Hi, welcome to WikiTech and Caution Product. This is Venkat here. Today I'm going to talk about the great technology that is called as a react.js. React.js is one of the very powerful and front-end technology which we need to learn from the basics, and I'm going to talk about the entire React.js and how the functionality is like. Why React.js is really famous when compared to the other frameworks? Because we got a lot of JavaScript frameworks, but React.js is the #1 technology now in the current market. So I'm going to talk about the React.js, like how the React.js works, and what are the difference between the React.js and the other platforms, and why we are preferring React.js and how it works. So these are the things we are going to talk about. Let's move on to the session. So React.js, if we talk about React.js, over here, like I need to talk about the application first. So considering an application is there, so an application is like you'll be having the client side. So I got the browsers and everything in the client side. So I'm using my gmail.com. So I'm having my gmail.com, and via the internet it will be connected to the server, to the database to fetch the data. So the client side is a user accessing area that is called as client side, and someone is serving you, that is called as the server side. So that is how your client side and server side works. Okay, and the client side is called as front-end frameworks, and the server side is called as the back-end framework. So considering I got my gmail.com, from the browser Venkat is typing a username and password or something like that, gmail.com. Automatically the request will go here and it will go to the Gmail server, and if it is the username and password something like that, it will go to the database and it will fetch the data, return back, and it will go to you. So this is how it works. Okay, and this is called a client server architecture. So as I told you, you got the client files. The files are the web pages loading in the browser of our user. That is called the client files. And over here you got the server files, where you will have all the server related files, like your PHP and the coding part, which will be used to connect to your database. So since it is in internet, it is called web client, web server, and web database. That is how it classified. Over here, like if we talk about the client side files, defining the structure, I want the text box, I want the buttons and everything. Defining the structure can be achieved with HTML, hypertext markup language. And I want to color it, sir. You'll be going with the CSS cascade style sheet to making your HTML website a colorful site. I want to do some validation, sir, a dynamic content to be given. Over here you got your validations of the web page. You got the JavaScript, you got HTML with the CSS, HTML with the CSS and JavaScript. This is how your technology comes, and these files are called as client files. So the files which is getting loaded for the end user. So you got the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So once if I press my username and password and click my submit button, automatically the data is navigated and it will go to my PHP file or your JSP file or something like that. And these are all called as server files. From there, these files will have the details about the server, about the database, about the table, and what functionality. Everything these guys knows it. So the communication will be happening like this, and it will come back once again here. So this is how your website works. So if we talk about the front-end technologies, the HTML, here is the structure of HTML. I want to clarify it. Over here, you got the header. So every page, your HTML will be HTML/HTML with the header and body. And every HTML page will have the header, body, and a footer. Okay, so this is how. So you are able to having the structure of HTML, and strengthening it, you'll be having the JavaScript, and finally making it colorful. Your CSS comes into the picture. Okay, so CSS comes in the picture. Over here, as I told you, your HTML will have the headings, the textual contents and everything, but the paragraphs and everything. Over here, your JavaScript will have the validations, whereas the CSS will have the font, color, size, width, and everything, a designing part. This is how the client-side files are. Among the JavaScript is the one which we are going to talk about. Okay, so React.js is one of the powerful technology which is a base of a JavaScript, which is used to design your entire UI. React.js is a combination of HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and it's an advanced JavaScript, and it is responsible for creating your user interface. Okay, so it's a JavaScript framework to create a single page application like AngularJS. Why react.js? The one thing is like the document object model. A website is created. A website will be like all the controls and everything is rendered in a page. So rendering in the page can be achieved with the concept called a DOM, document object model, DOM model. So in this DOM model, they use advanced concepts of virtual DOM. Okay, let's talk about the DOM model here. So here is the DOM model I want to talk about. DOM model is in the sense like the entire web page is a document, and the web page will have the HTML, and you got head and body. The head will have the title and meta tag, and your body will have all the remaining data. Okay, and everything is structured. This is called document objects model. Okay, so rendering or like activating all the functionality, all the components into a web page is done. I want to modify it, sir. In that case, React.js will have a virtual DOM concept. Virtual DOM will enable you to do a better option of a fast UI rendering. And I'll talk about those things later in the same video. Okay, so React.js is dominating the industry. DOM model, when compared to the DOM model, virtual DOM model is dominating, and React.js have this particular feature. This is the content which I typed it in wikitechie.com. So here is wikitechie.com. Okay, go to React.js over there. So click React.js, I'll put the link in the description. You got the React.js tutorials, and I'm going to talk about the entire what is React.js. Just go here and start learning everything. Okay, so I've written all the articles on React.js, so probably it will be useful for you. I'll put the link in the description. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so before going ahead, like my company Kashiv Infotech, so many companies are looking for the students from our company, the trained students of Kashiv Infotech. Let's see some openings. So before that, like congrats to the winners, like to the people who got placed in multiple companies for the past 2 or 3 months. Okay, so like, this is a note to the companies and recruiters. If any of the people like look into this particular video, if you're a HR, if you got any job descriptions, please share to our company. We are ready to share the best people to you, okay, for free of cost. So here is a mail ID I'm giving to you. And note to my students, if any of my students are looking for a career change, you got a career break, you want to continue to go for IT field or something like that, please contact us. We are ready to help you. There are enormous amount of opportunities. You are able to see the recent dates. We got enormous amount of opportunities from many companies. Here are some of the opportunities. Let's see. Like 3 years before I got it, they need 150 candidates. So company needs 150 candidates, and you got Node.js developers. So freshers and experience they are looking for, and you got the fresher hiring recruitment is going on. So like trained .NET fresher candidates from our company they are looking for. So software testing engineers they are looking for manual and automation. You got opportunities in Python programming, and they are looking for PHP candidates from our company. Okay, so Java trained candidates they are looking for, and they are looking for fresher candidates they are looking for. And here is a big opportunity, like a freshers of 200 people they're looking for in .NET and Java. So these are the opportunities reached our company. If any of my students are there, I'm ready to place you in a software company. Okay, let's move on. So what is React.js, the web development? What is React.js, man? So before that, this is my Insta account. If you got any technical doubts or anything, please contact me. I'm ready to help you. Okay, so my name is Venkat. Here is the one. So just click the follow button. You can contact me anytime. Here's the contact numbers. So you can call me, or you can send a WhatsApp message also. Or else you can send a message in Insta account. Okay. So there are enormous amount of JavaScript frameworks are there. As I told you, JavaScript is used to do a lot of validations. So here is the one. So you got lots of JavaScript like a front end available. Among that, React.js is dominating. Okay, so why people are preferring JavaScript, sir? JavaScript frameworks, because of its efficiency. Efficiency in the sense you are able to see, if you want to develop a project, there are lots of time it will take, but we can develop it in a very less time. So efficiency is one area. The other thing is like security part. So it is an open source community. JavaScript is an open source community. Many people will start testing it, and they'll tell you the bugs and everything, and resolving the bugs and creating a secure framework is really easier for the people. So JavaScript framework is comparatively secure and cost reduction. So it is free and public users. Obviously, many people start working on it, and the overall cost of the application is very, very lesser people if you use a JavaScript framework. So among the JavaScript framework, as I told you, this front end is really famous. That is your react.js. So as I told you, react.js got a lot of good features. The program complexity is huge, but when comparative to any other technology, react.js is an awesome technology. Why? So that is how we are going to say it. Let's move on here. Let's talk about the reason for react.js. As I told you, prefer itself the DOM and the virtual DOM model. So over here, what is this virtual DOM and DOM model, sir? So like once there is a previous stage. So there is a previous state of a page. A page is there, and if there is any changes in the page, only the changes will be like getting reflected. So finding the difference between the previous state, so over here you got 2 and you got 3 here. That particular difference is calculated. Only that portion will get updated. You are able to see this is the one, and only this one is getting changed, and only this one will get applied. That is called as the DOM model, the virtual DOM model. You're able to see you got the real DOM here, the older version, and there is only one thing is added here, and the difference between these two is the small thing, and over here only this one will get updated. From here you'll be getting this one as updated. So this is called as virtual DOM model. Because of this, so like I don't want to render the entire page. Only the changes happen. Only the changes happen will be getting rendered. That is the advantage of your React.js, so that the performance, the page loading is very, very fast. It's really too fast. So that is how your React.js works. So if we talk about like how the React.js works, the functionality, this is how the one. Before that, like I want to share you like if you want to learn about React.js, so what you can do is like just go to this link. So kashivinfo.com/reactjs training in Chennai. Okay, so if you want to know what are the topics, sir, here is the one. So these are the topics you must learn in React.js to build your profile. So here is I'll put this link in the description, and also the first comment you can check it out. Okay, yes, here is the link. Please check it out. Yeah. Okay, so if we talk about React.js, how it works, sir. So over here you got the data. It can be an initial data, a real-time data is coming, or the user input is coming. So whatever the data is, irrespective of the data, that is a dispatcher collecting all this data, and it will store it and it will show you. So view, and you are able to see the data displayed. So whatever the data is, automatically the data is getting displayed, because only the changes will be getting reflected, not the entire page. Sir, I got the logo, sir, I got my web page, I got my logo, I got the headers, I got the sidebar, I got the footer. Nothing is getting rendering. Only the particular portion is getting rendering. That is a major advantage of use React.js. Okay, yes. Over here, like I'm going to talk about the code classification, how the code is written, sir. So they have written the code in the form of like components, because components is the way of managing the things easily. Okay, every control in a web page is considered as a component. You are able to see, you got it Amazon.com, today's deal is one of the components. Your gift cards is one of the component. Sell is one of the component. Registry is one of the component. Help is one of the component. So these are all some of the components. They termed it as components. Every component, on clicking it, will do a service. It will redirect to somewhere to bring a page or something like that. So you're able to see I got a login page or something like that. So every component will do a service. So I'll be writing a service for that. And every component with the service will be a route somewhere. Okay, that is called as routing, because we got lots of components, and manipulating these components or managing this component becomes the real toughest part. To make this one very easy, you got the root. So every component will have a root. Every component will have a root. Over here, you're able to see slash, that is a home page. Contact, you got the contact page. You got your home page. About page. So contact page. So every component, this is your icon. This is a control. The component is a control. And to which path I need to go, that is given by the root. So this is how they clearly segregate the code. Okay, segregate the code so that managing this one is very simple. This is how your React code works. Okay, over here, as I told you, the root or navigate in React will take care of navigating based on the component. On clicking the component, where is the root? It will route it to redirect to some other page, and it will do the functionality. That is how your route and component works. Okay, over here, as I told you, you got the components. The components will have the services, and the services with the service, the component with the services route to a specific page. This is how your React works. So like if you talk like how to become a React.js specialist, sir, that is a question you may ask me. So you can contact me anytime to help to help you people. So here is the one like a caution for our company. We are providing internships and courses on React.js. Sir, I want to go for a job, sir. I got a break, sir. What I can do is, sir. So it's very simple, people. Like learn this particular technology, you will get job for sure, and we will help you to get the job. Okay, so here start learning web designing. React.js, either .NET or Java or Python, any one technology, and SQL Server or Oracle for database. So see, if you learn all these technology as a package, the job is really simple for you people. Or else at least learn web designing and React.js to enter as a web developer. You may ask me a question like, what is the salary, sir? So over here, minimal salary is 20,000 to 1.5 lakhs that people are paying, and job opportunity 100% secure. And if you talk about the market competition for React.js, no one is there in the market. The job is simple, and you will get the job for sure. So who can do these courses, sir? Any department, any degree, people. The one thing is like you should have an interest to learn technology, and the work nature coding, it's purely coding, and you start learning, it's not cybersecurity, web designing tools and React.js programming, you are able to enter the job for sure. Okay, and here is the contact number, WhatsApp I have given. You can contact me anytime, so I'm ready to help you. Let's talk about the futures of React.js. What are the futures of React.js, sir? So that is a question. So we talk about the futures of React.js. React.js works with the JSX language. The combination of JavaScript and HTML is called as JSX language, that is used in React.js. Okay, on the other end, the major feature of your React.js is like a server-side rendering. What is it, sir? Sir, I'm loading a web page, sir. The web page components are getting loaded. JavaScript is taking more time. Let it be. Let the website get loaded, man. And let's show the website to the user. And in the background, let's download the JavaScript. That is how your React.js works. So it is really good that you will be getting the UI very fast. And in the background, all the processing will be happening. So you're able to see the server sending ready to render, the HTML is getting rendering, and HTML is viewable. In the background, the React.js is the JavaScripts are getting downloaded, and afterwards the page will become interactable. This is how it works. And as I told you, there is another feature that is called as data binding in websites. You may ask me, what is data binding, sir? Data binding is nothing but how the data is binded with the database and your front end. Sir, my database is there, it's a Gmail database, sir. My inbox is there. The data needs to bind in the inbox, sir. In the Gmail inbox, sir. So such kind of things will be like the two-way or one-way binding will be happening. If there is changes happening here, it will get binded here. If there is something changes happening, binded here. Okay, that is called as two-way binding. So over here you are able to see, I got the template, I got the view is nothing but the web page. The template, if there is any changes in the template or if there is any changes in the database, automatically it is getting reflected in the view. The user is seeing here. Over here the view is here and the model is here, database is here. Whatever updates are happening, automatically it is getting reflected. That is the difference. So as I told you, the one-way binding is a way the database data is getting updated and shown to the user. And if there is anything it won't come back. Okay, so it is not a two-way binding. That is called one-way binding. Over here, there is communication between two things happening. Okay, so still I'll tell you much more details. Over here, you got the parent component here. And you got the child component here. Okay, there are two components available. Okay, two-way binding in the sense of whatever data it is updating in both the end. There is any changes in the child component, updated here. If there is any changes in the over here, update it here. So two-way the data is getting updated automatically. Over here, so the example is AngularJS. Whereas the React or Vue or Angular, it is AngularJS, it is Angular. There is only one way of binding. If there is any changes in the like a parent, it will get updated in the child. If there is any changes in the child, it won't get updated. It will inform the parent to update the parent and update child. Okay, that is how it works. The child component can read the data, but is not allowed to update the data directly. Instead, the child component emits an event to the parent, and the parent component is responsible for updating the data. Okay, that is called as one-way binding, and your react.js is the way works like an one-way binding. So the reason like one-way binding, the major advantage of one-way binding is like you are able to control the events. You are able to control the component. You are able to control the data, which one I need to get, which I should not get. A clear cut of control is there with one-way binding. That's why React is using one-way binding. So hope you learned about a lot of things on React.js. If you're looking for training, just contact me at any time. I'm ready to help you. We provide online internships and courses, and on like a direct internships and courses at my Chennai office. And I need your help, people. I request you people to share about our program and videos to your friends and everyone. Let's spread good things to a lot of people. And this is Venkat signing off from Wiki Techie and Cash and Product. Thank you. Hi, welcome to Wiki Techie and Cash and Product. Today I'm going to talk about the great topic, the DOM versus virtual DOM. What is a DOM, sir? So document object model is the abbreviation. So for HTML to show you a website, we need some logic to render the tags, to render each elements of HTML. So render each element of HTML, you need a DOM. A DOM is a technique of rendering each element in HTML. Okay, so in the previous version of HTML, the entire web page is gone, and every time the entire web page is getting rendering between the client and the server. That is a real typical issue, man. So it is a very toughest area where the pages are getting loaded very slower. Sir, only a particular portion of the web page is getting changed, sir. Only that pages can be rendered, right? So such kind of concept is introduced in Ajax. Ajax programming. From there we got here react.js. So via react.js we are able to do such kind of great wonders. So we are going to talk about that great wonder technique that is called as virtual DOM. Let's talk about the DOM model here. Over here you are able to see a web page is nothing but a document, and it will have the HTML. Under the HTML you got the head and the body. Under the head you will have title, meta and lot of tags, and under the body you can have anything based on your content. So for example, I got a div tag, I got the unordered list, under that you got the list tags, or like a linear list, and under that you will be having span tags and a bold tag or something like that. In case if you got a JavaScript kind of code, obviously your document, you got your HTML, you got the head tag, and you got the body tag. Under that you got the title tag, and you got the paragraph tag, and you got a script tag here. You got a paragraph tag and you got a script tag here. And you are able to see paragraph tag. The script tag will have the paragraph tag which is controlling the paragraph tag. So you are able to see the ID of the paragraph tag is para. So over here document.getElement by ID, the name is para, and you will be seeing that inner HTML over here. You will be trying to print this hello wiki techie. So using JavaScript we are trying to load some data into the paragraph tag. This is how it works. So I'm going to talk about the DOM model via my live website. Let's move on to my live website now. So here is the website I'm going to discuss. So this is the one. Just go to wikitechie.com/step-by-step HTML tutorial what is DOM in HTML. So just go to this link. I'll put this link in the description and also in the first comment. Just click it. You'll be entering into this page. So as I told you, you got your DOM model. This is a DOM model. So I'm trying to open it a new image tab, and you are able to see it here. I got the document. I got the HTML. Under the HTML you got the head. You got the body tag. This is how it's rendering. So your title and meta, and you got your div tag, you got a div tag, under that you got the unordered list tag, under that you got the list tag, two list tag is there, you got the two list tag, and so in the list tag you got the like a span tags, two span tags are there. That's awesome. You got the bold tag here. That's awesome, man. This is how rendering of your web page is happening. This is called document object model. Okay, so everything is done. So over here, so I'll try to repeat it. You are able to see it here. So this is how the rendering is happening. Every web page which you are seeing in internet, it is how it works. It is how it works. Okay, now let's move on to the next area of how this rendering is happening with the script. That is for JavaScript. I got your JavaScript, sir. How it's working. So that is the one I'm going to see it now. Okay, over here, you are able to see it here. Over here you got, as I told you, you got this script tag. So your script tag is here and you are able to see the data is coming here. So via the inner HTML is running here. Okay, so this is how it works. So over here, I'm trying to show you how the code works with the JavaScript. I got the HTML and HTML. So here is HTML. And I got the title, wiki-tiki HTML DOM. That's awesome, man. I've added script tag here. So I changed the content. I've added a paragraph tag here. You can see the change the content is there. I got the paragraph tag with the script tag indicating para. Get the element by ID para dot inner HTML. Put this hello wiki-tiki. And I'm trying to add another paragraph tag. And I got another paragraph tag, 3 paragraph tag. In the center paragraph tag, I'm going to load some data. So over here, you're able to see it is identifying this name and trying to load it. This is how it works. Okay, this is how it works. That's awesome. Let's move on to the next area. Over here, you are able to see it here. So like JavaScript, how it works. Over here, you can see it here. So this is how it works. So I got a paragraph tag ID is equal to para. Paragraph tag ID is equal to demo. I'm trying to take this para content and I'm trying to put it here. So that's the one I'm going to do it. So document.getElement by ID para. So para, I'm trying to take this para. So I took this element and element.innerHTML will try to take this finding HTML element by ID content. Take this content and put it in this demo over here. So document.getElement by ID demo.innerHTML. Over here the text from the paragraph tag is element.innerHTML. So place it here. You are able to get. So to take the content, to identify an element, use the code document.getElement by ID, because in the whole document, check for the ID para. Take this content, check for the ID demo. In this inner HTML, put this content. That's it. This is how your getElement by ID works. Let's move on to the next area. Over here, you are by tag name. Tag name in the sense I got 2 paragraph. So paragraph H2 is the tag, paragraph is the tag, another paragraph is a tag. So this is how the tag works. Okay, para. Over here, document.getElement by ID demo.innerHTML. So getElement by ID tag name, this will have 1 para, 2 para. Sir, first para element I want to take it, sir. Put it here, sir. So para of 0. So paragraph tag, I'll put it here. Element will have 2. The 0, 1 and the 1 para. First para, second para. I'll take the first para and first para element of 0. This is element of 0, element of 1. So the element will have 2 paragraph. GetElement by tag name of P will take 2 paragraph. Element of 0, element of 1. Element of 0, I'll take it and put it in element of 1. So element of 0.html, I'll put it in ID. So getElement by ID demo.innerHTML. Place it here. This is how it works. This is called getElement by tag name. So I'm scrolling down to see getElement by class name. we'll see get element by class name. If we talk about get element by class name over here, I got the para. So over here, instead over here we got class is equal to para. So in the previous one, you are able to see it here. We got id is equal to para, id is equal to demo. So get element by id. Over here, class is equal to para. So take this para. So get element by class name para. Your A will have this para, the hello world. So I'll try to take this one and place it here and place it here. Okay, and place it here. Okay, so a of 0, why we need this a of 0? No, a dot inner HTML is more than enough, because this line will have only one para, not two para. Only one para it will take, because I'm trying to take with the class name. Only this guy is having the class name. It will take this one hello world and try to place it here. This is how it works. So this is called get element by class name. Okay, so over here just I'm scrolling down. Sir, can I do some other things, sir? There is another concept available that is called a query selector. So query selector in the sense like I think I've done this one, sorry. Okay, so class name we have done, and over here the query selector. What is this query selector, sir? Query selector in the sense you are able to see it here. You are able to see it here. I got my paragraph. You can fine line for like a fine stream, or you can downline and specify the paragraph tag exactly. P dot para. You can specify like this. P dot para. P dot demo. You can specify like that. So P dot para in the sense like it will take this guy hello world and place it here. So previous code, this both are same. This one is better code. This one is the better code, and this is an alternative query document dot query selector all p dot para. You can specify like this. Okay, so this is how it works. Now let's move on to an anchor tag to show you how it works. You got 3 anchor tags: anchor tag, anchor tag, anchor tag. So over here, document dot anchors dot length. In that case, finding the element, count the element. Document total document dot anchors dot length 1 2 3. So the value is number of anchors are 3. So place this content in the demo.inner HTML. Okay, this is how the code works. So this is how your HTML DOM works. Now let's move on to the next area of a virtual DOM. So what is a virtual DOM, sir? So before that, like our company Kashiv Infotech, we got lots of openings, people, for my Kashiv Infotech trained students. So congrats to all the people who got job through our company. And this is the note to the recruiters and the companies. If you got any jobs, please send it to us. We are ready to send the best candidates to you, to your company, without any cost. And apart from that, if there is any students, Kashiv Infotech trained students, please contact me. I'm ready to send your resume. If you got a career change, or if you're looking for a career change, if there is any career break, anything, please contact me. I'm ready to help you. Okay, so many companies are looking for Kashiv Infotech trained students. So they are companies looking for 150 candidates, Java trained candidates, and this one is Node.js developers, freshers and experienced people. General fresher recruitment is going on, and they are looking for the students from Kashiv for a company. Trained .NET candidates they are looking for, and they are looking for manual and test, automation testing students also. Like if any of my students looking to got this kind of profile, please contact me. I'm ready to help you. And if any people want to learn courses in our company, please contact me. Treat me as a brother. I'm ready to help you. So let's move on to the DOM versus virtual DOM in detail. So how a DOM model works, that's the one we're going to see it now. Over here, if you want to contact me for any kind of help or something like that, you can contact me via my Insta account. Okay, here is my contact numbers, and if you are not able to reach, please send a WhatsApp message to this number. Still you couldn't reach, you can talk to me directly via my Insta account. This is my Insta account. Click this follow button, you can contact me at any time. Here is our Telegram account, like a group you can join to get regular updates. Apart from that, you can connect us with any of our social networks like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or anything. Okay, so you can contact me at any time via my social networks. Okay, so here is the one, the virtual DOM in the sense, so there is a page, and there is a small page changes happen in the page, sir. The difference between these two pages is taken and only that one will get updated. I can show you an animation to help you, like to explain you how it works, how virtual DOM working functionality. Okay, so that's the one we are going to look into. Okay, over here, like before going further, like I'll tell you, like, sir, I want to become a web design expert. How I can, sir? It's very simple, people. What you can do is, like, you can contact us. We are providing internships and courses, people. What is internships, sir? Go to your company, getting experience or get trained. So do some projects, do some research and build your profile. You'll be an experienced candidate. That is called internship. Just come to a company, we'll provide internship to you and guide and train you with the courses via online and also offline. Sir, I want to become a web design expert, sir, learn web designing, or else learn as a package to build your profile. If you learn as a package, your profile is awesome, people. Try to understand. So learn web designing with networking with either .NET or Java or Python, and SQL Server or Oracle. So 100% safest way will be guiding you to get into the job. Okay, so it's like the salary is minimum of 20,000 to 1.5 lakhs the companies are paying, and any department, any degree people can join, and companies very easy, people. No one is learning the technology. You can be the first to get trained. Okay, and here is my contact numbers to contact me at any time. Build your profile and treat me as a brother. I'm ready to help you. Over here, so you may ask me a question, sir, what I need to learn, sir? So here is the one. Just go to kashivinfra.com/web designing course in Chennai. Okay, just go to this link, just scroll down to the bottom. I'll put this link in the description and also in the first comment. Learn all this content. You will be a web design expert, people. Okay. Anyway, so just go to this link and enjoy it and give me your comments, your feedback and everything. Over here, this is the web page. I can show you the web page here. The web page is having the HTML with the head and body tag at 10 o'clock and 10:05 a.m. Okay, over here I got my div tag, and there is a change is happening at 10:05. It is not there before, and there is a small change happening. Only this change needs to be updated. That is how the concept is. So let's move on to the practical area to show you how this one works. Okay, I got a web page. If there is a small changes happening here, what happens is in the traditional web pages, like the entire web pages go and the entire web page will come. So this is how the entire web page works with the traditional web page. Over here in the newer web pages, how it works, sir? You are able to see it here. Only this particular change is happening, right? And this small change will go and come back here. That is the difference between the DOM and the virtual DOM model. That is how the difference is like. Okay, so hope you are able to understand. So this particular technology is implemented, logic is implemented in Ajax programming and also in react.js technology. Okay, so this is the definitions and details about how it works. So I don't have time, so just see it and you'll get an idea. Okay, here is the one we are going to discuss. I'll go to my live website to show you how you can run your react.js projects. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's move on here. This is the website. Just go to this link, wikitiki.com/tutorial/react.js DOM versus virtual DOM. I'll put this link in the description and also in the first comment. No need to type it, don't worry. So here is the React.js tutorial. Under the React.js tutorial, you're able to see over here, you got the DOM versus virtual DOM here. Okay, so I already explained it to you. The difference between the patches will take and it will get updated. And here is how your DOM model works. Scrolling down, here is the one I'm trying to show you how your JavaScript DOM model works, and this is the one I want to teach you. Okay, over here, you got the details of how to configure your React.js and everything over here in this link. And over here, I'm going to show you how the React.js environment works with the DOM and VDOM. Over here, you are able to see. So I got the code, a function. I got the code and a function. Yeah, it's moving on. This is a code it got. I got a function here. Welcome to Kashiv Infotech. And a small change is happening here. Additionally, I added a function. The function one is calling another function, and it got some data. On saving that one, only this portion will get updated. That is the difference. You can see this is my function. And welcome to Kashiv Infotech. This is a code that React DOM is rendering. Once if I start the project, automatically you are able to see there is a small change happen. Good. Okay. Now over here I have added fun1 and I'm trying to call it. Automatically what happens is like the old design is there, the latest data will get updated slowly. Okay, only that particular portion is getting updated. This is how the wonder of the recent technology with web page designing. And you can see all the details are listed down here. Just check it out and get an idea. Okay, so hope you got an idea like how this virtual DOM works. So like our company Kashiv Infotech, we are providing online internships and offline internships with the courses also. You can reach me at any time. I'm ready to help you people. So still if you're not studying also, no problem, at least getting guidance from me, treat me as a brother. Okay, I request you people to share this one to your friends and everyone, and let's spread the good things to everyone. Let's transform the society with lots and lots of good information to everyone. So it's time for me to say goodbye to you. Hope you enjoy my video and learn a lot of things. This is Venkat signing out from Wiki Techie and Kashiv Infotech. Thank you. Jai Hind. Hi, welcome to Wiki Techie and Kashiv Infotech. This is Venkat here. Today I'm going to talk about the JSX. What is JSX? So React is one of the very powerful technology. For the React technology, you got a specialized language called JavaScript and XML. The combination is called as JSX. Using JSX languages, you are able to embed your JavaScript code into your HTML. That is a major advantage of your JSX. As I told you before, JSX is nothing but it is a superb language used by the React technology. You may ask me a question, what is React, sir? React is a very powerful technology used to create your web application. The major advantage of your React is very simple, people. It is very simple. It is used with the virtual DOM concept. You may ask me a question, what is a virtual DOM, sir? Virtual DOM is nothing but your entire web page is there. Among that, a specific portion will be getting updated. That is called as virtual DOM, and React is the best technology which will be used to load your websites in a proper way. Over here you are able to see, as I told you, React will be using the JSX, a specialized coding. Let's move on to the step-by-step area of how this React works. As I told you, the combination of JavaScript and XML is called as JSX. So stands for JavaScript XML. Allows us to write HTML in React and make it easier to write and add HTML in React. So that is the one we are going to see. So this is the major advantages or the nature of JSX. As I told you, a JavaScript with HTML will form a react.js technology. Okay. So I'm going to talk about three major areas. The one is like how this JSX works, how to write the coding. Step by step I'm going to teach you people. And the second thing is like I'm going to show you the live examples with my website, how the React code works with the different expressions. The second area. And third area, live. In the live I'm going to write an HTML code, and I'm going to show you like how the React coding is created with the create element concepts. Three areas we are going to discuss now. Are you ready? Let's move on. The first one is like JSX coding. So JSX coding is the one we are going to discuss. So JSX coding in the sense, over here you are able to see I got a website, kashivinfotech.com. So I got a web designing course in Chennai website. That's awesome, man. I got a website. To create a website, you need a HTML, the structure of the website. And to give a style, the colors, you'll be using this style sheet that is called as CSS. I want a validation, sir. I want a special functionality, sir. You got a script tag here. So you got your HTML, under that you got the style tag, under that you got the script tag. Okay, this is how the basic HTML structures are. Okay, now over here I'm going to use the script tags to do a lot of manipulations with this JSX coding. So JavaScript, as I told you, it is used for validations. A client-side scripting or client-side coding can be done using JavaScript. So over here JavaScript in the sense like here is a simple JavaScript I'm going to show you. You are able to see constant x is equal to 5. I got a variable. text is equal to cashew. This is a lit. It can be a variable or something like that. You can specify it. Okay, so it is declaring the variable. The variables are declared. If x is less than 10, 5 less than 10, no way. Yeah, it's yes. The value of text is changed from cashew to wiki techie. So the output is text is wiki techie. Okay, so this is a JavaScript functionality, and the overalls will be written in this JavaScript code. This is script tags. Okay, under the script tag it will be written. This is the basic JavaScript code. Over here, I'm going to explain you how we are going to embed your JavaScript code with HTML. That is the one we are going to see it now. As I told you, you got the JavaScript code. So I think I need to add a HTML. How I'm going to use it? This is called JSX code. Oh, I got an HTML. The script is removed. That's awesome, man. So the script is removed. And here is the h1 tag, which is with HTML, and the JavaScript variable is declared here with the brackets. That's awesome, man. Oh, this is how it works. So the data, the variables will be declared in your brackets. Okay, this is called as JSX code. Okay, so now I got my JSX code. That is awesome, man. Okay, now let's move on to the complete React code. So I've written a JavaScript, embed with HTML. Now make it as a React rendering, React DOM rendering. Okay, that is the one we are going to see it. So React DOM rendering is nothing but rendering your React components and show it in the web page. Before that, like Cashew Infotech, our company, we got a lot of trainings for the students. Many companies are looking for job openings from our company. Like many companies are looking for Cashew Infotech trained students. Okay, so congrats to all the people who got placed. So on behalf of our company, okay, congrats to you people. And over here, as I told you, if any of the recruiters or companies look into this video, I request you, please share your job description to us. We are ready to give the best candidate without any charges to you people. On the other hand, if there are any students looking into my video, if you're looking for any career change, any help, please contact me for job openings, because we got plenty of opportunities. Yesterday we got openings from a bigger company. Okay, we are ready to refer you people at free of cost, no charges. The restriction is like you should be a Cashew Infotech trained course student. Okay, so please share your resume. I'm ready to help you. Here are some of the opportunities. A company is looking for 150 plus candidates, Java trained candidates to them. And over here, Node.js developers, they are recruiting freshers and experience. Over here, they are looking for freshers. That's really awesome. So our company students, freshers, they are looking for trained .NET fresher candidates. They are looking for, and over here, you got, they are looking for software testing engineers, manual and automation testing. These are some of the recent openings. Last week I got it. Plenty of opportunities are there. Just get ready. Okay, let's move on. A complete React code. What is the one we are going to see it now? So let's move on to the complete React code. React, in the sense of how this React works, we should understand. The entire HTML is considered as a DOM, document object model, a React HTML document model. So we'll be writing this kind of code. React DOM, render the code, the entire document. So entire document, render it and show it to the people. Okay, so over here the document will be having the root element. So dot get element by ID root. So you need to specify it. This is a JavaScript code indicating the root element, render it and make it as a DOM and show it to the people. And what you are going to render in the root, man? The root will be having the element. So element, put it in root and render it and show it to the people. So this is the line of code we'll be writing. React DOM.render element, comma element. It is a variable. You can have any name. Document.get element by ID root. This is how you need to give it. Let's move on to the code. Okay, here is the final piece of code I'm going to show you. Here's the React code. I got the JavaScript, which I told you. I got my JSX code. Over here, I got my final React rendering code. Okay, this is how we are able to show it. You are able to see it here. I got my h1 text of h1. What is the text? Wiki techie is the text, right? That's awesome, man. Wiki techie is the set that is set in the element. That's awesome, man. And from here, the element is moving on and place it here. This is how the entire React technology works. Okay, this is a full piece of coding. So let's add some libraries and finish the entire coding part. Here is the one. I got my libraries. So for the React DOM, you need some libraries. You may ask me, what is this index.js? We don't want this one. Okay, to give the styles and if you want, you can specify it. So variables are declared, JavaScript code is given, integrating the JavaScript code with HTML, your final React rendering, the entire code is completed. This is called as the React coding part. Okay, and people, like, if you want to contact me, if you want to learn technology, you can contact me at any time. So post your questions on anything in your comments section of our video, or else you can contact me via the contact numbers given here, or via my WhatsApp number. You can send a message to me, or else if you want to contact me directly, it's really simple, people. This is my Insta account, Kashiv_infotech. Click the follow button. You can contact me at any time. I'm ready to help you. And we got our Telegram channel, so t.me/Kashiv_infotech. You can join the channel. I'll give regular updates on technology to you people via the Telegram channel. Apart from that, we got our Facebook account, a Facebook page for Kashiv Infotech, a LinkedIn page for Kashiv Infotech, and Twitter account for Kashiv Infotech. You can reach me via any of the accounts, and you can follow me at any of my channels or any of my accounts via the social plugins. Anyway, so you may ask me a question to me like, sir, I want to become a web design specialist. What I can do? So learn web designing, learn React programming. That is one option. So how I can learn? Go for internships. Internships are nothing but go to your company, get real-time exposures, get trained, gain experience, do some projects. Via that one, you are able to enter the job. That is called as internships. Or you can do courses also via online and also via offline. You can talk to me. I'm ready to help you people. Sir, what I can study, sir? So you can study the entire web designing as a single package, a full stack web development as a single package, or you can study the entire packages with the multiple technologies to build your profile like this. You can learn web designing and networking, .NET or Java or Python, with SQL Server or Oracle. Why you may ask me a question, why I need to learn this much, sir? Because the opportunities are more. You can go as a web designer or network engineer, a .NET programmer or Java programmer, or no need to learn everything, or a database developer. The opportunities are awesome, people. Enormous amount of opportunities with 20,000 to 1.5 lakh salary per month. Any department, any degree, people can do it, and it's the coding areas. You can be a specialist. Treat me as a brother. Contact me. I'm ready to help you. Okay, you may ask me a question, sir. I want to know what I need to learn to become a web design expert, sir. Go to this link, kashivinfo.com/online-web development internship. I'll put this link in the description, the first comment. Please check it out. Just scroll down. You are able to see all these contents. Learn this one and build your profile. So just scroll down to the bottom. You are able to see interview questions also. I place a lot of interview questions. So you can start learning the interview questions also via this particular page. Okay, so here is the link. Once again, I'm repeating, kashivinfo.com/online-web development internship. The link is in the description and the comments. Use it. Yes, let's move on to the running part. How react.js works in our live websites. Okay, that is the one we are going to see now. So now we'll talk about the live website. So just go to this link. I'll put this link in the description. Don't worry. wikidigi.com/tutorials/react. Just go to this link over here. I got my react.js JSX. Click this link. You are able to see your React JSX technology. Over here I given all the content, a textual content for the interview perspective. And here is the one. You are able to see it here. I got the base element. Here. You got here a React. I got an element H1 React JSX H1. I place the react.dom, which I clearly explained it before. So automatically with the H1 tag, it will get executed. So you are able to see it here, the React JSX. So npm start. I'm going to start it now. Once if I click enter, and your React JS will start. This is how your React JS works. Okay, so just scroll down to the bottom. You are able to see. I'm going to create it as an element. So you are able to see, not as a variable, create it as an element using the create element method. So you are able to see it here. Now I'm going to run it. So create it as an element, not as a plain H1 tag. Create it as an element, because while creating an element, you are able to manipulate. You can process the element easily. That is why like we need to put it as an element. A plain variable element is a variable here. Just a variable here. Over here, I'm going to create an element, place it in the variable. That is different. Okay. The next one we are going to talk about. So, sir, can I do some processing here itself, sir? So, I'm trying to do some processing. 5 plus 5. Put it in the braces, it will work. So, 5 plus 5. So, right click, open image in new tab. You are able to see the bigger window. That's good, man. Looks good. Looks good here. Okay. So, you are able to see it like this. The expressions are really awesome. Okay, now over here, like I'm able to see I can have multiple elements or multiple tags embedded in a single element and trying to process it. This is one way of showing the output like this. And over here, I got another way of accessing the top level element. I want to like, I can have group it in a div tag or something like that. You can group it. Okay, in my previous example, I don't have any grouping, an unordered list, but div tag you are able to group it with a div tag. Okay, so this is how it works. You are able to see it here. I'm a robot 2. Okay, this is the code, I got it. Let's see like what is the actual code. You are able to say I'm a robot 2. I got 2 codes here. And let's scroll down to the bottom. You are able to see it here. The same code I've written over here, I guess. Over here you can see, this is the difference. This is very, very important area I'm going to show you. The code, just check the code here. You are able to see it here, the bracket, the less than and greater than bracket over here. Over here I got the div tag. Avoid the div tag. You can have this kind of code also. You can specify instead of a div tag grouping number of elements using this particular close and open brackets. This is also a possible one. Predominantly like entire websites will be having this kind of code. You can't see this kind of code in the websites because it is a very simplest form of grouping the tags. Okay, scrolling down, I'm trying to show you like the elements must be closed. Okay, so you are able to see I got my text box here, and this is not the actual output, so you are able to see the text box here. Okay, and over here I got my class name. This is another way of identification. If you are able to know about the CSS, it is very easy to understand like what is this class name. So class name is an additional way of representing the data, representing special meaning to the tags. That is called as class name. You are able to see the class name here. Okay, and so you may ask me a question, sir, I want to give some conditions, sir. Is it possible whether I can able to give the condition, process it and show it here? Constant x is equal to 5, text is equal to cashew, x less than 10, make it as wiki-teki. Obviously it will have wiki-teki here. So we are able to do some JavaScript functionalities and put the output over here. That is also is possible, and you are able to see it here. Sir, I don't want a complex if else condition and all, sir. Can I have a ternary operator? X less than 10. If it is true, print it as wiki-teki, or else print it as cashew. 5 is less than 10, so obviously it will print it as wiki-teki there. Okay, you will get wiki-teki there. That is okay. This is called as a ternary operator. So this is like a frequent programming technique used in C programs, C++, Java, .NET, PHP, everywhere, and is used in React also. Okay, so hope you got a lot of ideas. Let's move on to the live implementation of how the code is written. Let's move on. Yeah, like I hope you learn a lot of techniques of writing your JSX coding, and I put this link in the description. Just check it out and get a lot of ideas. Let's move on to the next area of live implementation coding, how the HTML is structured as a JSX programming. Let's move on. So here is the technique of converting your HTML to the JSX coding. You are able to see it here. In the left side, I'm writing my HTML code. In the right side, you are able to see the react.js code. H2 wiki-teki react tutorial /h2. That's good. react.create element h2 null wiki tiki. Okay, this is written as here React coding there by creating an element. Oh, I'm writing a div tag element. Oh, you are able to see it in the right side. You got the element, create element, under that you got the create elements, create element, div tag, create element, h2 tag, create element. That's awesome, man. I want to give a container name id is equal to like a container. Okay, that's awesome, man. You are able to see create element, div, id container, under that you are able to get the create element h2 tag. So this is how your JSS code is created from your HTML code. I hope you got an idea like how the HTML is work, how the React JS is created. Okay, now okay, I think I need to run this program. I forgot it. Okay, let me repeat like how it works. So you are able to see the code here. I think I need to play this one. Let me go back here to see how it works. Yes. Okay, now let's move on to I'll copy this code, I'll try to place it in the environment over here, and I'll try to execute it now. Okay, so here is the element. So my element react dom.render my element. I'm going to run this code. Okay, so the same code I copied from there, I put it here. Okay, now I'm going to start it, npm start. Just I'm trying to run it. Once if you run it, you are able to see the React JS coding. I got a div tag, under that you got your h2 tag. h2 tag is given here. So you got your h2 tag. We can take a React tutorial. I made us 2. Just save it. No need to do anything. Automatically it will get reflected. This is a virtual DOM technique. Specific portion is getting updated. This is how your virtual DOM works. Hope you got an idea. And our company Caution Product, we are providing lots of internship trainings and also direct courses in our office. You can contact me at any time. I'm ready to help you. Apart from that, I request you people, please share this video to friends and everyone. Let's spread some good information to every one of the people around you. So this is Venkat signing out from Wiki Techie and Caution Product. Hope you learned a lot of things. Thank you. Jai Hind. Hi, welcome to Wiki Techie and Caution Product. This is Venkat here. I'm going to talk about the great thing like a react.js. Among this react.js tutorial, I'm going to talk about the react.js components. You may ask me a question, what is components are? Every element in your web page is considered as a component, and the React.js will take care of rendering each and every element. They will focus on every element and make it as an effective one placing in your web page. That is why your React component works. If we talk about the React components, it can be created via the classes and also via the functions. So now I'm going to talk about how this React.js component works and how the coding is written and how optimizedly we can use this coding to build a big web page. That's how we are going to do it. So here is the 3-part areas we are going to focus. Before that, if any of the recruiters looking into this particular video, please, I request you people to share your a job description to us. We are ready to send our best students to you without any charges. Free of cost, we are going to send the students, the trained students to you for the job. Okay, please, I request you, please, you can send the profile, a job description to us. On the other hand, you can contact me. Any people, you can contact me via my Insta account. Directly, you can talk to me via my Insta account. Here is a follow button. Just click it and you can contact me at any time. Here is my contact numbers and WhatsApp numbers to contact. Okay, let's move on. So let's move on. Here's the 3-part areas we are going to discuss. The one is like the basic, a structure, the animated content, like how the the React component works. And the second thing is like the coding part and live implementation, the execution part in my live website. 3 areas I'm going to explain you like how the React.js component works. So if we talk about the React.js components, the components are nothing but I got a class component. I want a h2 tag. A component is ready. On top of it, I want to build another component. On top of another component. So you can build the components to build a huge web page. That's how your React component works. And the components can be created via the class methods or via the function methods you can create it. So let's move on to the React component class methods. If we talk about the class, obviously obviously like the advantage of using the class component is like we are able to use the object-oriented concept. The OOPS concept we are able to use its object-oriented concepts. Whereas the function is the clear, simple component. Using this one, we can, the function concepts, we are able to reuse the content. Okay, that is why your function component works. So as I told you, you got the class component and the function component. Now, let's talk about how the React works. So if we talk about the React works, the entire web page is considered as a DOM, a document object model. And in the DOM model, I want to show the page here. So in that case, a React DOM.rendering, rendering the entire document model. Entire document, I'm going to render it. On top of it, the entire page is a root element. So we'll be having the root element. So it is a JavaScript. You will be using the JSX JavaScript code. Obviously, you need the rendering concept with the JSX. So obviously, JavaScript code in the sense like I want to find the ID. I want to find a specific element using the ID. Obviously, you'll be using get element by ID. The entire web page is placed inside a root. The entire web page is a root. So get element by ID root. That is how you will be rendering. On top of it, everything, all the components, place it in the element and show the element here. So over here, you got the element here. All the components are put in a box element, place it in the root, and it is there in the documents. That is how your React DOM works. Okay, on the other hand, like if you talk about the React components, I'm going to create a component, a class, a component. I'm going to show you like how this component can be placed in the React DOM. Let's move on, how it works. Okay, welcome is the component. Okay, so first thing I'm going to talk about the class component. If we talk about the class component, class name extends, something like that. Yes, obviously. So everything is extended from the main person called react.components. Okay, and this via this one your class is getting extended, and this class is used in rendering react DOM.render of that class. Okay, this is how the coding will be written. If we talk about the multiple classes, very simple. A class, a subclass, a child class will be there. Using the main class, render it. So I got the React component, you got the classes, a class subclass, you got the main class, and React DOM.rendering the main class. That is how your code works. A multiple class components works. Let's talk about the functions. You may ask me a question, how the function works. If we talk about the functions, it's very simple when compared to the like a class component coding. Function, that's it, simple. Okay, here is the one. So React.functions is the one, is a main one, is used for extending, but we are not going to use this React.function. We are not going to use it. Function name, React DOM.rendering the function name. This is how you'll write it. And if you got multiple functions, it's simple. So obviously you got the sub function. From there you got the main functions, and this main function is rendered. This main function is rendered. This is how it works. Okay, this is how your functions works. Now we learned about the class and the functions now, and let's move on to before going ahead, I want to congrats my students, Kashiv Infrared trained students. So congrats to all the people who got placed via our company, and to the recruiters. If you got any job description, please send your profile and the job description to us. We are ready to send your best students to your company. On the other hand, if any of my students, Kashiv Infrared trained students looking for a job, please contact me, treat me as a brother. I'm ready to help you. If you're looking for a career break, like a career change, anything, no problem, relax. I'll get the job for you people. Okay, so send your profile to the mail IDs. I'm ready to help you. Here is a recent openings which come to our company. So Kashiv Infrared trained students are recruited by many companies. 16 hours before, they are looking for PHP candidates from our company, and they are looking for .NET and Python programmers from our company. They're looking for XML and HTML operations, and a company is looking for Java candidates, 150 plus candidates. 150 plus candidates they're looking for. On the other hand, they're looking for Node.js, freshers and experienced people from a company, software testing, manual and automations. Okay, these are some of the major openings came last week. Okay, so till now I've discussed and explained you about the class components and everything. Now it's time for me to explain you the exact programming part. Already, let's move on. So let's move on to the real programming concepts. So here is the class component code. I got the h2 tag, a simple HTML code, come on, and it is getting returned. So a basic HTML code is getting returned. That's awesome, man. And it is going to be rendered. So rendering function is there. Now the code is going to be rendered, showed, displayed to the web page. That is called rendering. Class name extends react.component rendering the HTML code. This is how. So over here, extends react.component is the base class. This is the base class of React component, and this is the class component. Sorry, this is the entire class component. This is how your class component works with the React.js. Okay, over here now let's talk about like how it is getting rendered. Over here you are able to see React dom.render welcome and document.get element by id root. And this class can be made as a separate file and we can use it also. Okay, this is how your class component works. It's time for me to show you like how the function component works. Function component, it is very simple when compared to the class component. function is simple, finish it, man. Okay, so over here now let's talk about the function component. You got the h2 tag here, that's good. h2 tag is here, it is getting returned, and it is a return HTML, same concept, man. Function name, we don't have any extents, we don't have any returning, rendering, or nothing, man. Come on, that's really awesome. Straightforward, simple program, React dom.render. So welcome is here, place the welcome here, simple, it's finished. This is how you'll be writing your function component in React.js. Okay, and as I told you people, we are available in social networks. You can contact me at any time for any kind of guidance. Here's my Insta account, click this follow button, contact me, or it's my Telegram account. You can join with us, regular videos, we'll send it to you. Contact numbers and WhatsApp number to talk to me people. Apart from that, you can reach me via my like a Facebook account, Kashav Infotech Company, via my LinkedIn, Kashav Infotech, Twitter, Kashav Infotech. You can contact me at any time. We are ready to help you. Treat me as a brother. You may ask me a question, sir, I want to become a web design developer, sir. What I need to do? It's very simple, people. Just go for internships or courses. Internship in the sense like just go to the company, get an experience, get a real-time experience and go for a job. That is your internships. So we are providing internship online and offline in our company. You can contact me at any time. We are ready to help you. On the other hand, instead of learning one technology, my personal advice based on my experience, learn multiple technology. If you're not available here, at least you will project here, or at least some other technology. We are able to project you for any kind of technology over here. So web designing, networking, .NET or Java or Python, SQL Server or Oracle. So learn these 4 packages. You can learn one package, no problem, one courses, but learn it as a package. 100% safe, 100% safe. Your life is settled. Any department, any degree, the salary is 20,000 to 1.5 lakhs per month. The people are paying people. So try to utilize it, learn as much as you can. And you can contact me at any time for any guidance. Okay, you may ask me a question, sir, what I need to learn in web designing, sir? Here is the one, kashavinfra.com/online-web-development internship. I'll put this link in the description. And the first comment, scroll down, you are able to see loads and loads of content here. Just learn it, build your profile. Okay, so I'll put this link in the description. Just go and watch it out. Okay, it's time for me to go to the live website, man. Let's move on to the live websites. Okay, so here is the website. I want to explain you the details. wiki.com/tutorial/react. Go to this link. Here's the React.js components. Just click it here. Now let's move on to the React.js components here. Components in React.js. You got class component and function component. Class component. Class name extends react.component rendering returning in HTML. Function component function name returning in HTML over here. So here is a piece of code I want to execute now. So over here I'm importing the library function name returning over here. So give the function name, automatically your function is getting called. You got your output like this. That's awesome, man. So this is how your function component works. Okay, function component works. Here's the one, function react. Call this react here. Over here I got my class component here. Here is the class component. So I've given some advanced programming here, props. In the next video I'm going to talk about this props only. Like over here we get props, class props. Just call it, you are able to see. So props. and whatever methods I want, like parameter I need to pass it, course equal to wiki course, I can set it here. So I'll talk in detail in my next video, don't worry. So but just learn it like this is how your class works. Now let's move on to the components, multiple components here. Components in the sense, over here class component extends react.component. Okay, so over here you got here another class, another class com. Over here I got your class component, class com. The component is called over here. Your main class is called over here, and this class I'm going to use it here. So this is a subclass and this is a main class. The subclass is called here. It is considered as one component placed it here. This is how your class works. Class and your subclass works. Now let's move on to the components once again. So components in files. You can put this function into a file like this, wiki and call this file like this. You can do like this also. This is another way of calling it. Okay, this is components in files. Okay, so here is the one. I got my function export default wiki in the sense it will be called. I'll talk about these files in my next video, don't worry, like maybe in routing. So my second video I'm going to talk about the entire details on routing and files over here. So this is my wiki and this one is packed inside this one and it is called over here. This is how your entire React.js components works. If you got any doubts, post it in comment. I'm ready to help you. So like yes, I put this link in the description and comment. Just check it out. Hope you got a lot of ideas like how this React.js component works. Our company, Kashu Infotech, we are giving online internships and offline internship at my Chennai office. You can contact me at any time. I'm ready to help you people. On the other end, like this is the one I request you people to share this particular video to your friends and everyone. Let's spread the good things to everyone and let's transform the society. So it's time for us to change the society with the technology and technical things. Let's transform it. Jai Hind. This is Venkat signing off from Wiki and Kashu Infotech. Thank you. Hi, welcome to Wiki and Kashu Infotech. This is Venkat here. Today I'm going to talk about the great topic React props. So under my react.js tutorials, I'm going to talk about the react.js properties, like how the data is transferred from the calling point to the functions or to the classes. That is the one I'm going to discuss now. Are you ready? So today I'm going to talk about like a React.js properties, and this is my consecutive video I'm talking in the React.js tutorial, and I'm going to show you the live demo, like how we can pass the parameters, what is the nature of the properties and how it works, and apart from that I'm going to show you the live like example of how it works. Okay, this is our entire concepts we are going to talk about in our video React.js properties. You may ask me a question, what is the properties, sir? Properties are nothing but the parameters. I got the text box. From the text box I'm trying to send some data. In that case, like a property is really important. Before that, my company Kashu Infotech. So our company, like we are providing internships and conducting courses for the students to get job, to build your profile via online and offline. You can contact us anytime for any kind of help. And note to the companies and recruiters, if any of the HRs, company people look into this video, I request you people, please share your job description to us. We are ready to send out trained candidates without any charges. You can send it to this particular mail ID. And apart from that, note to these students, if any of my Kashu Infotech course students are there, please contact me at any time. We are ready to send you people for the job opportunities. We got plenty of opportunities. If any people like career break, technology change, if you're looking for degree in incompletion, please contact us. We are ready to help you, and this is kind of a social service. We are doing it for people. Okay, anyway, like let's move on here. React.js properties. Before that, this is my Insta account. For any kind of technical doubts, any kind of career doubts, please contact me. Treat me as a brother. I'm ready to help you. Here is my Kashu Infotech. This is my Insta account. Click this follow button. Contact me at any time. Here's my contact number and WhatsApp number. Send a WhatsApp message or Insta message. I'm ready to respond to you. Okay, so here is the part one. So we are going to talk about the basic concepts of how the React.js components of the properties works, and I'm going to show you the explanation about the code and the live practical examples. I'm going to run the code. I'll show you like how it works. These are the three areas we are going to see today. The part one, the React properties, that is called props. Properties in the sense like every time the data will change on the situation and we need to analyze it. That is where your properties comes. Over here, you are able to see I got a class course, and obviously class will have the render method, and react dom.render, render, of course the class I'm going to call it. Okay, so I'm going to render the class, and this is how we'll be writing the coding. Now I'm going to send a parameter brand equal to web design. I'm going to send a parameter to the class. So the property is your web design. The brand is a property with the value web design, and this can be accessed over here using this dot props dot brand. Obviously the value will go here. This is how the properties are called. Okay, on the other end, so you may ask me a question, sir, how about the functions, sir? You discuss about the classes. How about the functions, sir? Over there in the classes we need to render, and in function we'll be having return. So return function. Over here you can see it here, function, my fun props. You have to pass it as a parameter in class. No need of parameters, directly you can access. Over here I'll pass it as a parameter here, props. The props will have the parameter, the property value. Okay, and the function is returning, and I'm putting it in elements, and afterwards react dom.render. So a very simple concept. Now over here you can see it here, brand equal to wiki techie. So this is the parameter of props we are going to use it, properties. Props, the function will have the props as brand. The brand value will be called over here. Okay, the function will be utilizing it, and you will be getting this dot props.brand or props.brand. No need of this also. Yes, I got the parameter here, I can directly use it, props.brand. This is how your function works. Okay, so we have discussed about the classes and functions of the properties, and congrats to all my Kashi Infotech placed students. So many of my students have got placed in different big companies. So I wish you all the very best for every one of you people. Okay, all the very best for getting placed and trusting our company, and we got plenty of opportunities in our company, people. Please contact me. I'm ready to help you. This is one opportunity related to PHP, and this is another opportunity like they are looking for a fresher software engineer, general software engineer with .NET and Python, and they are looking for XML and HTML operations, and this is another opportunity, and that is a recruitment for 150 plus candidates in Java. Oh, that's awesome, man. Java, 150 people. That's really awesome. So Node.js, like a web designing developers and JavaScript developers they are looking for. And they are looking for software testing and manual and automation testing engineers. That's awesome, and there are plenty of opportunities. You can contact me at any time. I am ready to help you. Now it's time for me to move to the next area, the properties of the class component in react.js. Let's move on to the coding part, how the coding works. So that's the one we are going to see it now. So props in the class component in react.js. Now I got the HTML with the props, this dot props dot brand. Can you remember? Like previously we have done it. So this is the HTML and it is returning. So returning HTML code, that is a code. That's really awesome. So it's a class, right? So rendering will be there. Rendering functionality should be written for the class. That's awesome. Class, course, extends react.component. Okay, so if it is a class, you have to extend it using react.component. That is awesome. The base class should be react.component. Okay, so the entire class is ready. That's awesome, man. So this is the HTML code for rendering and the entire class is ready. That's awesome, man. Oh, that's awesome, man. Now we are going to render it. Okay, we need to pass the parameter and we need to render it. So that is the one we are going to see it now. React dom.render. So that is the one we are going to write the code. Okay, so we have to write like a react dom.render. Okay, yes, a react dom.render. You are able to see course brand equal to web design. The brand equal to web design is moving here, and you got the cashew react. The web design value will be staying here, web design course. You'll be getting this kind of output. Okay, so what's your course brand web design slash, you have to close it, document.get. So this is the usual code we'll be writing for react.js. So this is how your code works. Okay, so I got the parameter, pass it here, and from here it will be passed here. So this is how your class component works. That's awesome, man. Okay, so if you want to so before going further on the function code, so here is my social accounts. We are in the social accounts. You can contact me at any time. So this is my Kashi Infotech Insta account. Click this follow button, contact me, contact number, WhatsApp number. This is my Telegram group to join. So Telegram group to join. And you got I got my Facebook page. You can contact me via my Facebook, my LinkedIn account, my Twitter account, everything is Kashu Infotech. You can contact me anytime. I'm ready to respond you. I can help you. Okay. Yes. Now I'm looking for a message from you people. Okay. So send me a message. Function component in react.js. That is the one we are going to see now. So function component in the sense like, function component. So welcome to WikiTiki. That is awesome, man. I think, it's a very normal code I've written. So where is the property, man? So it is returning a HTML code. So function welcome return welcome to WikiTiki. That is the HTML code. That is awesome. This is a function component in react.js. A simple this is a react.js code to call this function. This is the usual code we have written. Now function component, I'm going to use the props now. Let's see like how the properties can be used. Over here in the properties, as I told you, welcome to, where is WikiTiki, man? That is the property props.brand. Okay, returning it, and now I'm going to have a function. So I should have a function, right? That is a function. So we should have a function for that. Okay, the properties and like a properties is here, and this is the entire HTML returning the code. Over here you can see it here. This is the function name, and this is the parameters. The parameters will be having multiple data. The function parameters is here, and it is having multiple data, and this is the entire function component. You are able to see it here, function call with the parameters, and yeah, that's really awesome. This is the properties pass. That is awesome, man. So I gave a clear idea about how it works. That's awesome, man. Now it's a react.render. This is a react.js code. Now my function brand is going to call it here. That is awesome. The brand equal to WikiTiki is here. That's awesome, man. My WikiTiki is coming here. That's awesome, man. Now friend, welcome to WikiTiki is the data I received. That's awesome. So I made a fantastic explanation for you people. Now hope you understand like how the entire code works, people. Okay, this is how the entire function props works. Okay, that's awesome, man. So I gave a clear idea like how the function props works. Now let's move on here. Function the multiple properties. Let's move on to multiple properties, man. Welcome to props.brand, props.value. We got two properties. I'm going to pass two parameters to call this particular function. Let's see how it works. That's awesome. I made a great like a design, I guess. Hope like just give me a comment if you like. Function, my function of props. We'll be passing one parameters. The parameter will be having multiple parameters inside it, man. That's awesome, man. Function name and function parameters. That is really awesome. Now I got the function. This is the parameters I'm passing. My fun brand equal to WikiTiki, val equal to Kashu. So function call with the parameter 1, function call with the parameter 2. That's awesome. Now react.render, you are able to see I'm calling the element. So you are able to see my function is called by WikiTiki and Kashu Infotech. Only this data is passed and it is placed here and is placed here. Welcome to WikiTiki and Kashu. That's really good. This is how the code works. This is how the code works. This is how your multiple parameters works in react.js. In react.js. So multiple function with the multiple parameters. I'm making more complex. So multiple functions with the multiple parameters. Okay, so I got the function now. So I got the function. That's really awesome. I really got like let's see like how it works. So this is my property 1 and property 2. I got the function my fun of props. This is the function component in react.js. There is another function I got, main my fun, and this function it got two parameters. The one is like a single one, and this guy is calling this function. Okay, it's a sub function. Now I'm calling the main function here. This is the main function I called. Okay, this is how the entire code works. Okay, I got one function. There is another function. This function is calling this guy, and I'm calling this main function. This is how it works. Okay, so hope you got an idea. Let's see this one practically so that you will get more idea on how this multiple function with the multiple parameters works in React.js. Let's move on to the live implementation parts. So before going further, many people used to ask me a question, sir, I want to become a web design expert, sir. What I can do? How I can build my profile? It's really simple, people. So go for internships or courses. Okay, you can go to any other company or just come to my company. I'm ready to help you, people. So we are providing internships and courses via online and offline. You may ask me a question, what is internships? Internship is nothing but just go to your company, gain a lot of real-time experience, gain the experience from that you can go for a job. That is called internship. Please plan for internship to get a genuine experience. If you're looking for a web design courses or something like that, learn it as a package, people. Learn multiple courses as a package. So learn web designing, learn networking, learn .NET or Java or Python and SQL Server or Oracle. Any, like, you need to learn multiple packages. The reason is like, sir, I didn't get a job in web designing. You can go with .NET developer, a networking engineer or a Oracle developer. So we have to build your profile as a package. Learn multiple technology to build your profile. Okay, so this is how the minimum salary is 20,000 or 1.5 lakhs they're paying per month. Safest opportunity, any degree, any department people can go for this one. And the work change in nature is like kind of coding part and learning web designing technologies, you will be master. I gave my contact number, WhatsApp number, you can contact me at any time. You may ask me a question, sir, I want to learn web designing, sir. What I need to learn, sir? Just go to this link. I'll put this link in the description. Okay, kashavinfo.com/online-web development internship. Just you can see it here, just scroll down, you are able to see lots of topics. Learn everything and build your profile. I'll put this link in the description, just go and watch it. And apart from that, you got a lot of interview questions also. I place a lot of interview questions in my page, just go and watch it and learn it. Okay, now let's move on to the React component works. So a live implementation part. Okay, so I'll go to my wikidigi.com now. So wikidigi.com/tutorials/react. Just go to this website. Just go to this website. Okay, just scroll down. React props overview is here. Over here, I got the definitions and details and everything is listed here. I got an animation here. You can see the function with the props brand. I put it an element and call the element react dom.render. Now I'm going to execute this one. Once if I try to execute it, you got the outputs. So Wikitiki tutorial. Welcome to Wikitiki tutorial. Wikitiki tutorial is the parameter. Wikitiki tutorial is the parameter. So this is how your react.js works with the functions. Now let's talk about the multiple functions over here. You can see the multiple functions here. Okay, so multiple will be a function. Another function is in the bottom, and I'll try to show you like how it works. So here is the code and everything. Just go to my website and learn as much as you can. Okay, so wikidigi.com/tutorials/react. Just go there and start learning it. Okay, hope you enjoyed my video today. Like I made a great work and I really worked very hard to build the technology for you people. Utilize it and please share to your friends. Our company Kasha Info, we are providing online internships and offline internship at my Chennai office. You can contact me at any time. Treat me as a brother, and I request you people to share this particular video to your friends and everyone. Let's spread the good things to everyone and let's build the society. It's time for me to say goodbye to you. Jai Hind. This is Venkat signing off from Wikitiki and Kasha Info. Thank you. Hi, welcome to Wikitiki and Kasha Info. This is Venkat here. I'm going to talk about the great topic that is a react.js routing. React.js routing in the sense like every page will have the content. Every page will have the link with other pages. So we have to do the routing or linking the another pages and load those content into the page. That's where your React.js routing works. Let's move on to the React.js routing. Before that, we have seen about the React props in our previous video and you got a lot of ideas on React props. Now we will talk about the React.js routing. Okay, in React.js routing, we are going to talk about the live implementation of how the pages are getting navigated. Okay, let's move on my session. So over here, I'm going to talk about React.js routing. Before that, welcome to Kasha Infotech. So our company, Kasha Infotech, we are providing internships like a live training, live experience, live job training to the people to get job. Okay, on the other hand, we are conducting courses also via online and offline. You can contact us anytime for any kind of queries. And apart from that, if any of the HRs or company people look into this video, I request you to share your job description to us. We are ready to refer our best trained candidates to you. On the other hand, to my students, if you are looking for a career break, technology change or anything, please contact me. I'm ready to help you people. Okay, so if you are my students, please send your resume. I'm ready to refer you. Here are the three parts of content we are going to discuss now. The one is the basic React router, and the second one is about the coding part and the live implementation. So 3 areas we are going to discuss. Get ready. So before that, I'm into the social networks. So if you want to contact me, to talk to me directly, here is my Insta account, kashu_infotech. Click this follow button. You can send me a message. I'm ready to respond to you. Waiting for a message. Just send me a message. Apart from that, here is my contact numbers and WhatsApp numbers to contact me at any time. Here is my Telegram channel to contact me. And apart from that, I'm in all kind of social networks like a Facebook. You can see my company and my profile, my LinkedIn, my Twitter. Wherever you go, you can see me. Just contact me. I'm ready to help you. Yes. So React router, how this React router works. I got your content. So Kashu home. So it is connecting to the path index file and loading the Kashu home contents. So redirecting, clicking this one, load this content. Now this guy is in the mid, that is called as router. Okay, that is called as router. So here is the one. I got the text content. Here is the path and here is the content. So the textual content is here and the link, on clicking this one, change the link and load the content, that is called as element in react.js. Okay, now you may ask me how these elements are. Let's talk about the page elements. So what is this page element and how it works? That is the one we are going to discuss. So this is the page element we need to talk about. How the page element will be. Okay. Over here, as I told you, I got Kashu home, the content, clicking it, loading the web page and loading the element. The element was nothing but your HTML. The basic HTML is here. On the other hand, this can be placed in a variable, and you are trying to use this variable to load it. That is how the entire React.js router works. Now, sir, the content is here, sir. The element is here, sir. The page is here, sir. How we are linking, sir? That is the one we are going to discuss. So we got lots of different options. I'm using the layout kind of options. Layout in the sense this is how the layout works. So I got the index.js file. The index.js file will have 3 things. One is home, the other one is course, and other one is internship. We got 3 link like this. To create this link, we need someone, that is your layout.javascript. So layout.javascript will try to display the content like this. On clicking it, your router works. That is how it works. Okay, router works. The router will load the element. So this is how your option works. You got the layout.js, it will have the 3 pages. And this is it shows the path and you got the element ready. This is how it works. So you are able to see the content is here. On clicking this one, the routing is happening here. The path is here. On clicking Kashu internship, I got the link path as internship here. And for this page, what is a page available? Load this element. This is the content. Clicking this one, load the link and load the content. This is how your connectivity works. So yes, your connectivity works. So congrats, I wish to congrats all my Kashu Infotech trained students and placed students here. Okay, so many people got placed in our company via our company. I congrats every one of you people for getting placed. Okay, in bigger companies, and we got plenty of opportunities for our students. If any of you people want to study, please study in our company. We are ready to send you for the job. Okay, so here is opportunities for PHP. We got some opportunities here, and we got opportunities in .NET and Python. They are looking for Kashu Infotech trained .NET and Python candidates. Okay, okay. Over here they are looking for some XML and HTML operations team. And this company is looking for 150 plus Java candidates. That's awesome, man. And the fresher and experienced people, they are looking for fresher and experienced people for Node.js. And software testing, they are looking for software testing engineers. That's good. Okay, so if you are my student, please send your resume. I'm ready to refer you. Layout in routing, React.js. Let's talk about the layout in routing. So how this layout works, sir? Let's see how the coding works. As I told you, I got the home page, course page and internship. 3 pages are there. So everything I'll place it in a layout, the navigation bar. The layout, it is a list. So obviously unordered list, under that I got the list. So I got the unordered list, under that I got the list. The home page slash clearly shows that the index page. The course page will have slash course. We got the internship page, we got the slash internship. So this is your layout.js file or navigation file. Using this one, we are able to navigate. Okay, you have the basic routing linking is done here. That's awesome, man. Okay, now let's talk about how the routing is happening. Okay, as I told you, so the home page will have this slash, the course page will have slash course, the internship page will have slash internship. So this is how it works. Now, as I told you, let's talk about the layout and routing. As I told you, this is a piece of code which will connect your layout and your part. As I told you, you got the path slash, load the element of layout. Okay, you are able to see it here. So for the home page, I need a path. So everything you need to place it under the browser router. Under the routes, you need to place under the route, you'll be having this one. Okay, so Cashew home is displayed. Clicking this one, go to the index page. Here is the index page. Load the element of Cashew home. Cashew course is displayed. So move to the slash course page. Path equal to course. Load the element Cashew course. Cashew internship is there. Go to the slash internship page. The path is here. Internship. Load the elements or contents of Cashew internship. So this is the base routing code to connect this content and this one and this one. Okay, and the entire code is written as browser routers, routes, under the route, under that you got your individual pages listed here. This is how your layout and router works. Over here you can see you got the index place slash home slash course for the course page slash internship for the internship page. So this is how the basic routing mechanism happened in react.js. This is the overall picture I'm trying to show you. This is your layout page and this is your index.js page, and these are all the pages available. Okay, this is linked and it is called as React routing. Okay, so it's time for me to move on to the live implementation part, like how this react.js router works. Okay, let's move on. So before that, I want to tell you one thing. So many people used to ask me a question, sir, I want to become a web design developer, sir. I want to become an expert, sir. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. So to become a web design expert, so just come for internship or courses. So do internship or courses. Internship in the sense, getting a real-time exposure, getting a live experience, getting an experience to go for a job. Okay, that is how it's a shortcut to enter into the job. So we are providing shortcuts to you. So we are conducting these internships via online and offline. You can contact me anytime. Many people ask me a question, sir, I want to be a web designer. So it's not that learning web designing will become an expert. You have to learn multiple technology, people. So learn web designing, learn networking, learn .NET or Java or Python with SQL Server or Oracle. Okay, so if I'm not getting an opportunity here, I'll get an opportunity here. Not getting here, I'll get it here somewhere. So build your profile as a package to get into your job. Don't learn a single technology. So the salary for the people is like minimum of 20,000 to 1,50,000 people are like giving to you. And you got a safest job opportunity. It's very easy to get job. Any department, any degree can do it to become a web designing developer. Here is the contact number and WhatsApp number. You can contact me anytime. I am ready to help you. You can reach me Instagram. Just send me a message. I'll respond to you immediately now. Okay. So here is the link and description. You may ask me a question. What I need to learn in web designing, sir? Here is the one. Just go to kashivinfo.com/online-web development internship. I'll put this link in the description and comment. Please go and check it out. You have to learn all these contents. And I got some interview questions in the bottom. Just learn these interview questions also to build your profile. Okay, so yes, now you got an idea like what you need to do it. Okay, just go to this link and see whatever things you have to learn it to become a web design developer. Okay, let's move on here. Let's move on to the next part. Live implementation of router in react.js. Okay, so here is my live website demo. I'm going to show you how this router works. Okay, just go here wikitechie.com/tutorials/react. So go to this URL, just scroll down, react.js router. So you got the definitions of react.js router here. Just scroll down, you are able to see it here. First thing is you have to install your React router DOM using npm and create the components, create all the pages. So this particular video will give you all details of how thing works. Okay, just relax and see all those things. You will get a lot of ideas like how things works. Okay, so the entire code I've executed and shown you how it works. And here is the code I gave to you. Enjoy it, put it and run your project and enjoy the things. I got all the React.js introductions and everything as videos. Please check it out. Here is the piece of code to get all the pages and put this router code and execute it. Hope you got an idea like how it works. So this link I'll put in the description in the first comment. Please check it out. Here is the one. So just go to the link wikitechie.com/tutorials/react. Go there and start learning it. Hope you enjoy my video, and it's time for me to say goodbye to you. So our company Kashan Patel, we are providing online internships and offline internship at my Chennai office. You can contact me at any time. I request you people to share this particular video to your friends and everyone to give lot of good information to everyone. Okay, it's time for me to say goodbye to you. This is Venkat signing out from Wiki Techie and Kashan Patel. Thank you. Jai Hind.